Hey guys, this is Bharat and welcome to Bharat's Kitchen with how to make a flour tortilla. Or you can also say a flour tortilla. Well, this is the third and the final edition of my cheese burst pizza recipe and it's the most easiest one to make. Okay, so let's begin with it. So first we're going to begin by taking some all-purpose flour and to that we're going to add some milk powder which will help the tortillas to have a softer texture. Okay, further, the most important thing is that you need to add some saturated fat. Now, I'm using vegetable shortening, and yes, it's important to use saturated fats in this recipe. Basically, saturated fat gives a more tender and a more softer end result, which is very important. And I'll give you the more details on why bakers call fat shortening with all the various different alternatives on my website. So moving on, we're gonna add some sugar, some salt, and finally some baking powder. Now make sure that you mix the fat throughout the flour until it looks like brown breadcrumbs and add some warm water. Now why warm water you ask? Oh god, you ask too much questions. But anyways, warm water basically denatures the proteins in the flour so that the dough is more elastic or has more resilience. Okay, now you have to remember this thing that first we'll combine the dough and after combining the dough, then we're gonna start to knead the dough. And yes, people ask me a lot of times that what is my secret of sexiness? So the answer is kneading, my friends. See, if you'll also knead the dough with your hands as long as I do, then you'll definitely learn the art of sexiness and you'll also get this smooth and amazing dough. Okay, now it's time to cover the dough with a damp cloth and let it rest for about 2 hours in a warm place. And after 2 hours, you'll get an amazingly smooth and soft dough like this. So now all you need to do is to divide the dough into equal parts, or if you're making different size tortillas like I am, then you need to divide them in different size. But anyways, now I don't have a tortilla press, but what I have is a puri press. You see, I have all the jugaads. So it works almost the same way. So all you need to do is to sprinkle some water and then apply your cling wrap. And yes, it's on both the sides. You just need to keep your dough ball and then just press it. And there you are, a perfect tortilla. But if you don't even have a puri press or a tortilla press, then you can simply roll your tortillas. It's not a big deal. You just have to make sure that they're evenly flat throughout. Alright, time to cook our tortillas, and for that you need a flat pan for it. A tawa will not work here, guys. So you need to keep it on medium flame. And how do you know that the pan is hot enough? Well, just sprinkle some water and if the water behaves like this, then it's hot enough. So 2 minutes on one side, then flip them, then 2 minutes on the other side and your tortillas are ready. And sometimes when you've rolled them perfectly, then you'll get this. And yes, this recipe will give you really soft tortillas like this. And that's the magic of saturated fats, warm water and the milk powder. And that is how I made the tortillas for my cheese burst pizza. Well, you can also make chipotle wraps out of them, and it's totally on you to decide on which method you like. But there it is, guys, how to make a flour tortilla or flour tortillas at home, and you'll find all the list of ingredients and their measurements on my website. And if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. For updates and queries, you can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Google+. Until then, I'll see you all next Friday.